Well, I'm glad I get the opportunity to fight for the belt. When I first got into Tennessee, I saw V3 was one of the top shows, so I had to get on it.
Good. I mean, I've been looking forward to fighting for it, and I'm excited, especially considering it's for a belt, and be the first guy to put a notch on his record. That sounds like fun.
Well, my wrestling, I've been wrestling for over 10 years, so I'm pretty sure it's going to help me in this.
Arm, I'm going to break it.
Ground and pound all day, baby.
He's got strength. I've got speed. He's got wrestling. I've got jiu-jitsu. Wherever he wants to take the fight, I can finish it. So we'll see what happens. I've been put in worse positions than he can put me in by bigger and better guys. So we'll see what happens. He's going to come out hard. I'm going to come out hard. We'll have fun.
Oh, yeah. Bushido martial arts, man. We out here. Put 'em up, 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 put 'em up. Okay, let's go. You don't want to see stand up. Feel bad for you. Want to throw your hands, bro. I'm a beast, go hard. But eventually you bring your mouth guard. Cause I'll be striking. Kimbo slicing. Not in the UFC though. Tables turning. Muscles burning. Training with the best team Bushido. Stand up fighter. We be higher. Don't get twisted. You'll get lifted. Cause I'm slamming. Trying to pound landing. TKO and bring niggas showcase. Throwing kicks. Doing flips. Busting lips. Stand up fighter. Too legit. One fight with me. Make you wanna quit. Stand up fighter. We make them sick.
That is one heck of a fighter, Rick McCracken, and we wish him all the best in his professional endeavors. But we got a title to throw tonight.
Absolutely. Ryan is an exceptional fighter, and hope one of these gentlemen can fill the role adequately. Marquese Branch, great wrestling, very strong fighter. He's going to bring it all the way here versus Daniel Pierce.
8-0, a perfect amateur record to date. Branch was originally training to fight Patrick Burkett, and instead he gets Daniel Pierce. Is that going to make that much of a difference?
It's going to be a little bit. Burkett was more of an explosive puncher, power puncher, wrestler, takedown guy. Daniel Pierce is a straight-up jiu-jitsu guy. He's going to try to get this on the ground and work his game.
And there is Marquese Branch meeting up with Brian the Law Hall, who is the law for this fight. He'll be the third man in the cage for this V3 Bantamweight Championship. Again, the thrill avoid left by Brian Red Hot Collins, turning professional. And there's Branch getting acclimated to his new surroundings as he makes his debut on V3 Fights. The lights dim, the music changes, and get ready for Daniel Pierce, the pride of Jackson, Tennessee, and Jackson B.
How much must I repeat?
Here is a guy
we only play for keeps. No timeouts, no free throws, no refs, no penalties, no handouts, no pit stops, no cheat codes, no sleep. But the drinks are on us. If you with it, then pull up the seat. When you roaming through the jungle, talk is nothing, talk is cheap. Time is money, money is power. Power corrupts eventually.
He's got 13 fights under his belt. And Daniel comes in there, and he has cornered and he's trained so many different fighters. He's got a lot of good fighters under him, and he's got a lot of good fighters over him. So he's not going to be a slouch. He doesn't, not as muscly as some fighters out there, but that is something that could play into him because people underestimate him sometimes.
Well, both are making their debut on V3, but again, with Pierce, he's very acclimated to what happens inside this particular octagon in this cage here on V3 Fights. Now let's take a look at the tailor tape for this V3 Bantamweight Championship. And we start with Marquese, the Beast Branch, who is a perfect 8-0, 21 years of age, 5'6", and weighed in yesterday to this weigh-in at 135 pounds, and he is known for his wrestling skills. Meanwhile, Daniel Pierce, the Energizer Bunny, 8'5", he's also 21, stands 5'8", also took the scales at 135, and a freestyle performer. But again, as he talked about, jiu-jitsu is something that he feels very confident in. So we'll see what happens when they go to the ground, because I imagine Rick, they will go to the ground.
Yeah, this fight will go to the ground as most fights do, Greg. So Daniel will get a chance to show what he can do on the ground versus the wrestling style of Marquese.
And now Daniel Pierce making his way inside the cage as we get you set for the bantamweight title at 135 pounds. Marquese Branch and Daniel Pierce trying the long haul, the third man in the cage. We actually have a fourth man in the cage for the moment. Here's Michael Kelly.
V3 Legion, this championship bout is brought to you by Budweiser and is set for 5 3-minute rounds in the bantamweight division, and it's for the V3 Fights bantamweight title. When the bell rings, the referee in charge of the action, the third man in the cage, will be Brian Hall. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He wears the black trunks with white trim. At 5 feet 6 inches, he weighed in at 135 pounds. A wrestler with a perfect MMA record of 8 wins and no losses. Representing Bushido MMA and fighting out of Fulton, Kentucky, Marquese the Beast Branch. And across the cage, his adversary fighting out of the red corner. He wears the white trunks with yellow trim. At 5 feet 8 inches, he weighed in at 135 pounds. A freestyle fighter with an MMA record of 8 wins and 5 losses. Representing Jackson BJJ and fighting out of Jackson, Tennessee, Daniel, the Energizer Buddy Pierce.
Thank you very much, Michael Kelly. Now Brian Hall with the final instructions.
This is 5 rounds, 3 minutes, championship bout. Any questions? Any questions? Let's go. Be ready to fight.
And Rick, we talk about Branch's ability wrestling, but he's also a pretty good kickboxer too. So we'll see if he takes his shots before going down.
Absolutely. This is going to be a great war. I can't wait to watch this.
5 rounds or championship fights, 3 minutes per round. Round 1, here we go, the V3 Bantamweight Championship.
Daniel starting out on some leg kicks. I thought he was going to kind of hold those back versus a wrestler.
Branch lunging in with a punch, and now it looks like Pierce wants to take him down, but showing the strength is Marquese Branch.
Branch, nice takedown, and Pierce immediately goes to the jiu-jitsu work. As you can see, the strength of, oh, Daniel Pierce with the sweep right over. Full mount.
Branch trying to somehow get on his feet. He throws Pierce back down, but Pierce in a good position right here. And now, boy, look at Branch showing that strength, trying to fight out of it.
Looks like he's trying for an arm bar right here. What Branch can be doing is trying to close that distance or throwing knees to the bottom of Pierce with that right leg.
There's a hammer strike right there by Branch. Little fist that was off the mark, trying to get those big arms free to do some damage.
Branch cannot create any distance.
There he goes.
Big. That hit Pierce right on the nose, and he didn't like that.
Now Pierce trying to cover up now. Again, Branch undefeated.
I think that's blood we see already, and that's got to be Pierce's blood.
Well, that was a dead-on hammer that connected 100%. We talked about him getting his arms free. Again, he got it free right there, but he missed. Somehow Pierce was able to escape.
Those are big punches that he's throwing down.
And there's the elbow into the body. Little side angle hammer there, and now he's freed up the big right hand. He unloads again. Another big right to the face of Pierce, who's bloodied up here in the first round as we approach 1 minute to go.
Daniel's in a little bit of trouble trying to get some instruction from his corner over there, but he has taken some shots in his first round.
Well, he's trying to stand up Branch. Branch puts him right back
Bad
down
position.
again.
Bad position for Daniel Pierce right now.
Branch had both hands free, letting it go, trying for a little bit more right in front of Brian Hall, the official.
Brian
he's
Hall,
watching. Very
he's in
close.
this.
40
Daniel's
seconds
still
to
coming
go.
out. I mean, a lot of blood right now.
Big elbows by Branch.
Daniel Pierce is going to come up, and he needs to get those legs. He's got to get that double leg and push into him. Right now, Branch is going to look for a guillotine right here.
Under 30 to go in the first round.
He's
going to
use that cage.
Big round for Branch.
He's going to use that cage to try to choke out Daniel right now.
Unable to get it in really deep. Good move by Pierce to get away from it. But Pierce taking a bunch of punishment here early on. Another right from Branch. And then an elbow to the back, another elbow to the back. In the final seconds here of round number 1, it's been all Marquese Branch, the Beast, showing his skills, and a good first round. Again, this one for the Bantamweight Championship. And you're Daniel Pierce now. You go to the corner, Rick McCracken. What strategy here after a first round where you were completely dominated?
You know, this is where your coach comes in. Either you try to stick back with your plan and keep going, or you come up with a brand new one and go forward like that. I think they should change up their strategy a little bit, start striking a little bit more, and rely on the jiu-jitsu later when it presents itself and not trying to force it.
And as far as Branch is concerned, you just saw a great shot from our crew in the corner. There it is, getting talked to by his corner people and his trainer, and certainly a very effective first round. You continue with that strategy in the second round. Just continue to do what he was doing.
Exactly. Continue to do what if it's working, you don't fix it.
There you see him working on the cut that Pierce had early in that round and was bleeding throughout most of that first round after taking the punishment for Marquese Branch. So we get set for round number 2. Both fighters back on their feet. They acknowledge each other. They're okay to go. Marquese the Beast Branch in the black trunks, and Daniel the Energizer Bunny Pierce in the white trunks. Let's see if the Energizer Bunny can keep on going.
And going.
And going.
And going.
Round number 2, speaking of going, here we go. Round 2, they touch gloves. Good sportsmanship between Branch and Pierce. Big first round again for Marquese.
I tell you what, these are some big 135-pound fighters. They definitely both made a hard cut to get down there. Branch is huge. I mean, he's a little shorter than Daniel, but he's huge.
Yeah, he's giving away a couple of inches, maybe 3, but again, the strength.
Great takedown by Daniel Pierce.
Pierce right on top of Branch, but Branch trying to get side control here.
As you can see, the wrestling pedigree from Branch.
And those knees, boy, they have to hurt. And Brian Law snuck over there and told him something. What did he say, Rick?
I'm not sure. I couldn't pick that up because the knees were perfect and nothing was illegal about him. But
yeah, he kneed him twice in the side. I thought everything was legal about that, but Brian Law said something. Or Brian Hall, I should say. The Law said something. Brian, a great fighter in his own right. And I think it's the cut has opened up again. I think that may be the situation here. Nope.
Well, what happened is the mouthpiece came out, and Brian didn't want anything to happen there because they're in such close proximity.
Good
that
job.
He stopped it, put it back in, and started in the same position.
Did not see the mouth guard come out of his mouth, but Pierce, who's gasping really for air right now, may lose that mouth guard again. You see it's out of his mouth pretty much.
You know, another thing, Daniel Pierce took this fight on short notice. Took it on about 3 days. So thank you, Daniel Pierce, for coming out and doing your best. Hey, he's put on a great fight here against a very tough opponent.
Well, he's a game fighter. He wants the title, but right now he's overmatched by Marquese Branch. Branch with those elbows, they are taking its toll on Pierce.
Giving up, big turn of events right here. He's going to go for a rear naked.
Yeah, Pierce has his back to Branch.
It's locked in. It's over.
You saw the tap out right there with our video, and boy, another backflip. We've seen a few of those tonight. The artistic, the athletic, the dynamic. Marquese Branch, the Beast, is your new V3 Bantamweight champion as he defeats Daniel Pierce, tap out in round number 2. And again, that belt, which was held by Ryan Red Hot Collins, who turned professional. I think some pretty good hands, Rick McCracken, now with the Beast.
Oh, absolutely. I think Mr. Branch here is going to represent it well. Tough fighter all around. He really surprised me on the stand-up game, too.
All right, head on into the cage. I know you'll talk to our winner. They'll present the belt as well. And Daniel Pierce, again, as Rick said, thank you. Took the fight on short notice. It's very tough to prepare for a fighter that you're not familiar with, and that's vice versa. Branch, I'm sure, not real familiar with Pierce, but Branch at 8-0, perfect in his young career at the age of 21, and Pierce went in there and gave it his all, but not good enough. Marquese Branch, the Beast, is the V3 Bantamweight champion, and now let's get the official time with Michael Kelly.
Ladies and gentlemen, here in the V3 cage at Minglewood Hall, we present the official time of 1 minute, 45 seconds into round number 2. Referee Brian Hall calls a halt to the bout due to tap out via a rear naked choke, declaring your winner and staying undefeated, the new V3 Bantamweight Champion, Marquese the Beast Branch.
Winner by submission is Marquese Branch, and now Rick McCracken will make his way over to the Beast, and I don't know what that is on Rick's hand. We'll find out.
Come on over here, Marquese. You like that, man? Congratulations. Get up for your champion, Marquese Branch. Man, I saw those fists you were throwing. I was like, man, I need some weapons in here versus this guy. I don't think I should go in here empty-handed, man. I was looking for a bat but couldn't find it, so that's the first thing I could grab. How was that fight, man? Did you have fun in the V3 cage?
Yeah, it was fun. That was a tough competitor, but I mean, I gotta stay undefeated.
Well, you are undefeated, and you're the new V3 Bantamweight champion, man. How's that make you feel?
Oh, it feels good.
You know, there have been the great champions before you, Sammy, Lua, Ryan Collins, and now Marquese Branch. Do you think you could keep this up in the same line with them?
Well, I'm planning on going undefeated all the way.
All right, I like to hear that, man. Right here, everyone, your new Bantamweight V3 champion, Marquese Branch.
Congratulations to Marquese Branch, and thank you very much, Rick McCracken. We'll take a break, come back with more exciting MMA fights here on V3 Fights.